So the boogeyman of MMA, Tony Ferguson versus the eagle Khabib Nurmagomedov. This is the most wanted fight in UFC history, but that never happened. Many people believe that Khabib took retirement because he's afraid of Tony Ferguson, and Tony Ferguson is the only fighter who could have defeated Khabib. Well, of course, I'm not talking about Tony Ferguson, who is in 8-fight losing streak. I'm talking about the boogeyman of MMA, Tony Ferguson, who was in 12-fight winning streak, okay? And UFC scheduled and cancelled Tony Ferguson vs Khabib fight for all total 5 times. I'm not fucking kidding, okay? Khabib and Tony Ferguson faced off 5 times, but they never fought. Sometimes Tony Ferguson is having injuries and lung issues, and sometimes Khabib is having injuries and he's going to the hospital. Then UFC scheduled Khabib vs Tony Ferguson fight for the 5th time. Thank God Tony Ferguson was healthy and Khabib was also healthy, but guess what? COVID-19 pandemic, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck we can possibly say about that? And UFC president Dana White was like, I scheduled this fight for the 5 times, but this fight is never going to happen. This is their destiny. Tony Ferguson is never going to fight against Khabib Nurmagomedov. This is never going to happen. And that's why UFC replaced Khabib with the most violent lightweight of all time, Justin Gaethje. And after that, we all know what happened. The boogeyman of MMA, Tony Ferguson, became the zombie and he lost the fight against Justin Gaethje brutally. He got smashed by Justin Gaethje and lost by TKO. Can you fucking believe that? And let me remind you, at that time Tony Ferguson was in 12-fight winning streak and he took too much damage from this fight against Justin Gaethje. Then Khabib said, nobody can be the same. No Tony Ferguson, no Khabib, time will always change. And when you take damage like this, you can never be same again, even if you are Tony Ferguson. And he took too much damage from this fight, and after that he said Tony Ferguson's time is just finished. And that's exactly what happened. After losing to Justin Gaethje, he lost against Charles Oliveira, Michael Chandler, Nate Diaz, Paddy Pimblett. What we can possibly say about that? Well, Tony Ferguson is 41 years old and he's still fighting. He's not retired from MMA, but Khabib, after defeating Justin Gaethje, took retirement from UFC because of his father passed away. And what do you think? Tony Ferguson could have defeated Khabib? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel and I will see you soon.